within this vid, you will see several of the changes that I make, and I use this technique throughout the year to help me stay consistently on crappie consistently hitting the deck of my boat. Check out the changes that I make here. One being lure selection. I make several changes throughout several of my trips. As you can see here, I'm making a change right now. I had that fish chase my bait up and did not take it. Before I started recording, I had 2 other fish do the exact same thing. I even applied scent, and they just did not want that color this day. It was a hot color my previous trip. However, with crappie, you can expect one thing for certain, and that is you will have to make several changes to consistently catch crappie throughout the year. And another big thing too that you will see on this vid, I put the time in to learn to use my electronics. I got it dialed in fairly decent. That is a very big factor in me being so successful throughout the year. It helps me tremendously. Another thing too is I hunt for the fish. And what I mean by that, I'm not sitting there praying that a fish will come by and hit my jig. I actually find the fish, target that fish, and hunt that fish down until I find something that he's willing to eat. And it makes a huge difference at the end of the day on how your box will look. You guys sit back, take a look, see some of the changes that I make, see some of the quality of fish that I put in the box, and these things will help you put more fish in your boat.
Mr. Goo. Old Mr. Goo. Got a whole school of them. That's another goo. You got to be kidding me. Joker got off. I'm for sure gonna drop back down though. Y'all know that I'm gonna drop back down though. Might be a whole school of goo. I don't know if that's a goo. No, that's a crappie. He got something going on with him though. He got something going on with him. She got something going on. Nice little fish, but there's something going on that side over there. I don't know what that. Oh, something attacked her. We're gonna let her make it. Let her get healed up. Nice fish, full of eggs. Let her make it. Get well.
A very important piece of information that tremendously helps me put fish in the boat, makes me a lot more efficient, makes me a lot more consistent, is knowing the target range of my unit. Now, I'm gonna put a link to a video down in the comment section. It'll be pinned to the top in a comment that I put down there in the comment section. Be sure to check that video out. It goes into very deep detail of how to determine your target range depending on your setup and your rod length. Y'all check that out.
That joker darted and hit it. So as y'all can see, I only got one little dot showing for my jig, and I was expecting these fish to be, well, we'll know here after a while. I'm expecting them to be super tight to the structure, and it's just so much easier to so much easier to get that jig in that brush pile without a split shot. So, and it's less likely you get snagged. And that's why I'm not using a split shot today. Not sure that's a crappie. He came up and hit it. I don't know what it is. It is a little old crappie. Got a nice little hole fry. Not a filleter though. I mean, he's a legal fish, but definitely a little legal fish. Let him make it. So what I'm using, and I'm tied directly to the braid. No mono leader. And using a little wedge head from limitstackle. Got a little hand tie on it, and it'll be something that I'll be able to get into that brush and move it around in that brush a little bit, and less likely to get hung up. We gon' see. Just gonna see what they give us. I had a trip scheduled for this morning, but I just didn't really want to get out here and then struggle to find any. Man, I'm seeing a bunch of fish right here. I probably could have went ahead and did that trip, but I just didn't want to get out here and not have the fish in my favor. Wind's already kind of high, but not bad, but it's supposed to get several times higher. So that's going to be something else that I have to take into consideration a little later on. I overshot that brush pile.
One thing that I've found that is very important and helps me tremendously get on more fish while using Livescope. As we all know, it has a very small cone, and moving with the cone to position your bait on the fish is very important. I'm making several different adjustments. As you can see, I'm twisting and turning, moving my rod to different directions, keeping up with that cone. And the key is get the fish in the cone and then get your jig there to him, and it helps me tremendously.
All right, that had to hit that fish. Right, that had to hit him. Oh, you joker, you. You little joker, you. That's a better fish. Yeah, I could have went ahead and did my daggone trip this morning from the looks of it. Just old nicing. That's a whole fish there, y'all. Old whole fish. That's what's so good about that light. That might be a goo. Oh no, just old hard fighting crappie. Oh yeah. Come on in here. I could have did my trip today, y'all. Just another good one. She made it. Thousand little ones and one good one, and guess who gonna hit? The little one. Oh yeah. Just a spanking them, y'all. Unbelievable. Definitely a good keeper. Just all nice. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm.
I might not blah 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 all through my videos, but what I do put in here are the results of the info that I include in the videos. As you've seen, I fished several different brush piles. I made a couple changes on jigs. Another thing that you have to pay attention to is the boat control. I try to keep my boat pointing into the wind. However, there are times where you will have to position yourself and your bait in awkward positions, just as you've seen just there. It's something that it's just part of the game, and it makes you a lot more efficient when you can follow that cone. I have my transducer mounted on my troll motor, so the direction that I have that troll motor pointing is where that cone is. The more time you put in on the water, the more efficient you will be with tracking it. And it's like I said, you know, you want to have that fish, the target, you want that target right first. You want that target in the cone first, and then you put that jig in the cone to present it to the fish. Very, very important. I do it every trip, every fish, and it's what I try to pass on to all of my clients that get on my boat. I am a full-time guide at the moment, and if you'd like to get out on a trip, I'll put my email right here at the bottom. Send me an email, we'll get you set up on a trip, and you'll get hands-on experience of how Livescope works to put fish in your boat. Thanks for watching. Be sure you're subscribed. Hit that like button. More coming soon.